If you're here for the first time, welcome to the home of all things data analytics. For our regular subscribers, we are glad to have you back. Today, we will be talking about
window functions are one of those SQL tools that can take your data analysis skills from basic to brilliant. But what are they really, and how should you use them in SQL Server? In this video, we're going to walk through what window functions are, how they work, and the key ones you'll need as a technical data analyst. Let's get started. So, what exactly is a window function? In SQL Server, a window function performs a calculation across a set of rows that are related to the current row. Unlike aggregate functions, window functions don't collapse your result set. Instead, they return a value for every row in your data. They're called window functions because they operate over a defined window of rows, and that window can be dynamic. Here's the basic syntax shown on screen. We'll explain what each part of this means in just a second. Let's start with the most common one, row number. This assigns a unique number to each row based on the order you define. For example, if you want to rank products by sales within each category, you use this syntax. Here, we're grouping by category and ordering by sales. Row number will reset for each new category. Now let's look at rank and dense rank. Both are similar to row number, but they handle ties differently. Rank skips the next rank after a tie. Dense rank does not skip. Example, using the syntax shown on screen, if two employees have the same salary, rank might assign 1 and 1, then skip to 3. Dense rank will go 1, 1, then 2. You have to choose based on how you want to treat those ties. Next up, we have lead and lag. These are incredibly useful for comparing current rows with previous or next rows. Great for time series analysis. Lead gets the next row's value and lag gets the previous row's value. This is an example. You can calculate things like time between orders or customer behavior over time. Now, the NTILE function lets you divide data into buckets, which is useful for quartile or decile analysis. Example as shown on screen. This splits the results set into 4 equal parts, or as equal as possible, and assigns each row to a quartile. Finally, let's quickly talk about the over clause. It's what powers window functions. It defines 2 things. First, partition by. This breaks your data into groups, kind of like group by. Second, order by. This sets the order in which the function operates within each partition. Think of it as setting the frame for the calculation. Every window function needs an over clause, as no over clause means no window function. Let's quickly talk about when you might use window functions in real projects for ranking products by revenue within each category, for calculating running totals or moving averages, for comparing current month sales to the previous month, for assigning percentile rankings, and for detecting changes in behavior over time, like churn analysis. They're especially powerful in dashboards, reports, and forecasting models. A few tips before we wrap up. 1. Always specify order by inside the over clause, or your results may be unpredictable. 2. Don't assume window functions will improve performance. Always test. 3. Use them with CTEs or subqueries to keep your logic clean and modular. 4. Practice with sample data sets so you can really understand how partitions and ordering affect results. Window functions might look intimidating at first, but once you get the hang of them, they'll become one of your favorite tools in SQL. They help you analyze data in ways that basic SQL can't and make your queries way more powerful and insightful. If this helped you, make sure to check out the rest of our videos where we walk through SQL Server tools, query optimization, and more real-world use cases.
That's it for today. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. And if you want to keep learning, check out the other videos we have here on our channel.